The Gift of the Givers is expected to assist residents displaced by recent storms in Nkomazi. That's where heavy rainfall has caused significant damage to homes. So far, 3 people have reportedly died after attempting to cross overflowing rivers. SABC News reporter Nonhlanhla Jele is keeping a close eye on these developments, and she joins us now live. And Nonhlanhla, the Gift of the Givers is known to be on hand to provide a wide range of necessities. I imagine much of the same is taking place there now.
Indeed, good morning to you, Ayanda, once again, and the viewers at home. We are still in Boschfontein in the Nkomazi Municipality, where, of course, the storm did a number on some of the houses here. As you can see, I'll just allow Umzo to show you what is currently happening here with this house. We understand, as you can see, Ayanda, this family has lost most of their belongings. The lady was saying to us earlier on, they had to ask neighbors so that they can put some of their stuff that was not damaged or that they were able to save from the storm that took place on the 2nd of December. Of course, Ayanda, that is not the only date where it has been raining heavily in the province. Of course, I mean, on that day in particular, it was raining and this house sadly got damaged. As you can see, some of the belongings are still here and of course they remain damaged. We're just going to bring in the lady who lives in this house just to tell us what happened on the day. Sister, thank you so much for joining us at the SABC this morning. Hello,
so ngivula iqale ngabo 3 bengingale e1 roomini because enhlanhla kusingala endlini lenkulu bekunganabantu bebaphumile nje bobhuti bayekudlalela bayatihambela khona. So ngosibeyina kakhulu imvula ngathi mangiphuma ngale ngoba benginebantwana ngale ngivalile vele kunemoya lomkhulu lemvula amanda ayangena nangale kimi lapha. Sathatha ingubo savala umnyango ngathi mangiphuma ngala mase yamkile ngathola ukuthi indlu vele seyiwile konke sekumoshakalile vele. But lokunye ukuthi lesikhonile ukucoca nyalo sikubeke bomakhelwane so lokuningi vele konakele.
Sebangasis, Ayanda, as you have heard, Sister SABC, she lives in this house, and luckily for the family, at the time when this incident happened, there was nobody in the house. She says that she was in the back room when this whole incident took place. As I mentioned earlier on, when we were crossing, speaking, Ayanda, I did say that it's sunny during the day, but around 3 or 4, it starts raining. And in this house in particular, the same thing happened around 3 p.m. on the 2nd of December. This house was hit by that storm, and of course, many of their belongings were lost. We spoke to the spokesperson of the municipality saying to us that the number is now at 5. 2 people got electrocuted while the other 3 sadly drowned by trying to cross flooded rivers and bridges. And we do understand that there is a whole street where all the houses were damaged from the storm and the persistent rains that keep on pouring down, of course, in the province and around the country. And this is what we're bringing you for now. As you can see, some of the roofing that has fell off from this house. We are going to continue to check other areas within the Nkomazi Municipality, of course, Ayanda, and bring you more on the ground as to the kind of damage that we are seeing. Of course, the municipality is saying to us they're still continuing with the assessments because we understand it's 10 villages that have been affected. That brings about 400 families that have been affected. So for now, aid is still continuing through the municipality and working together with the Gift of the Givers, trying to assist as best as they possibly can. Ayanda?
And before I let you go, Nonhlanhla, what are you able to tell us about the kind of support that Gift of the Givers is providing, given just how widespread the need is there?
Of course, they say to us, unfortunately, they won't be able to reach other villages, as the municipality has already told us that it's quite hard to reach some of these areas because of the state of the roads. We understand that the roads have been swept away. So this morning they were in Boschfontein just to give the community, because we understand that Boschfontein is one of the hardest hit community or villages in the Nkomazi Municipality. We saw they gave them blankets, they gave them food, they gave them hygiene packs, you know, just to push them until more aid is going to come, of course, from the municipality. We know that the municipality will at some point release the figures as to how much this damage has cost the municipality, and of course working together with the Department of Human Settlements and then tell us how much is going to be spent to try and accommodate these people and, of course, to try and repair some of these houses. We do know that they were told to try and find shelter with their neighbors to accommodate some of their belongings, and those who have completely lost their homes and houses to try and get accommodation from their neighbors. Of course, Ayanda, Gift of the Givers, continues in Nkomazi, assisting some of these villages. When we left the community hall earlier on, we saw them going, of course, Ayanda, to another village where they're going to continue to give food parcels, blankets. We know the municipality is giving them sailors or tents to try and cover up where they can, just so they can keep going until proper aid or more aid is given at a later stage once assessments have been done. Ayanda?
All right, Nonhlanhla, Jele, thanks very much indeed for that update. Devastating story, one we'll certainly keep watching for you throughout this Friday morning.